हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, क्या हाल है आपके। जैसे कि हम बताने जा रहे हैं डिजास्टर, पता होगा आपको तकरीबन। तो और फिर हम चैप्टर पढ़ रहे हैं, आपको भी पता होगा। गेटिंग हेल्प फास्ट, पेज नंबर 40। मेरा पेज नंबर 40। Getting help fast. Disasters usually involve many deaths. When an aeroplane hits the ground, it breaks thousands of pieces. Flying pieces of metal can cut out the trap and smash passengers. Aeroplanes also fuel spits out. They also carry large amounts of fuel. When a plane breaks नहीं क्या थे, कहाँ थे, दोबारा से फोकस come out and trash bane amounts of fuel break apart that spits out on fire. When people are through the crash may burn to the death in fire. Then many patches and sheets, walls and spins of plastic and it gives the poisonous smoke. Engine trap and burning plane may die from inhale the smoke. People may survive air disasters. Some people because of good luck. Other survivors survive because of aeroplane safety features, quick thinking on the part of flight crews, and the quick response of emergency medical terms. First responses. Aeroplane flight crews are trained to handle emergencies before takeoff. Flight crews give passengers a quick lesson on emergency procedures. They show passengers the plane's emergency exits or extra doors. They tell passengers the importance of wearing seat belt in the first seconds after a crash. Flight crews are the first rescue squads. They help passengers to get out of the plane quickly. Firefighters rescue injured passengers after a plane crashes in Costa Rica in 2020. ये वाली पिक्चर है उसकी, वो वाला पढ़ क्या रहे हैं. Large passenger aeroplanes have 8 emergency exits. Emergency exits allow people to leave an aeroplane at once. Passengers don't fall. All have to file through a single door in front of the plane to help passengers reach the ground. Emergency exits have slides. These slides are inflatable. They blow up like balloons. Passengers slide down these and not to reach down instantly. Fast facts: worldwide, over 3 million people fly on passengers aeroplane every day. Success story: a story of Air France in 358 provides the air disaster don't have to be negated. The plane crashed upon landing Toronto International Airport, Toronto, Canada, the beginning to burn. The plane carried 309 passengers. However, nobody died during the crash. Only 43 people suffered injuries. The passengers crew survived. They got out of the plane quickly. The crew worked fast after the crash. The people were tripping over each other, climbing over the seats to get to the exit. Captain, passenger non-flight, definitely flight crew were very quickly to get up and open the emergency doors and help people to calm them. The flight crew good work saved many lives. ये वाला down. Passengers of Air France 1910 train jumped in front of burning plane after it crashed upon landing in wind. Oh, ये वाला nothing short of miracle. Official began to explain the burn of internals of the air flight 19 all through. The plane was completely destroyed after it crashed in 2005. No one was killed in the accident. To the rescue. After the plane crashed, every second counts. Fire engine rescue must have arrived quickly. Victims and pilots known once a plane including trouble. The pilots were nearest fire. The nearest airport will send out rescue team before the disaster. It happens. Large airports have their own fire engines and rescue team. And airports sometimes ask for help for fire and medical workers nearby cities. Getting help fast can be difficult. However, not all crashes occur near airports or cities. Some disasters happen on the sea of another body of water. Some disasters happen in windless areas with very few people. When a plane crashes in mountain area, rescue workers might have to use boats, helicopters, or special vehicles to reach the victim. In 2006, an American lander crashed into the Black Sea near Russia. Rescue workers traveled there, crashed ice and ocean, but the time they arrived, they found out only dead bodies floating in the water. The Dal Flight 123 crashed high in the mountains. It took rescuers 12 hours to reach the crash scene. By then, many people who survived the crash had been frozen to death. Emotional scars. Long after a near disaster, emotionally scares remain who lose friends and family members and crash face greatness, sadness, and shocks. Those who survive a crash are often haunted by memories, relevant event. Survivors who are injured must cope with health problems. एक मिनट कुछ खराब हो गया तो वापस आया यहाँ पे थे several or who injured cope with help program. Several NGOs such as Red Cross and helping disaster victims cope with their problem. These groups hire social workers, and sentences to support the victims and their families. Rescue workers often see horrible injuries and death at city crash sites. Even they sometimes need consulting after a disaster. Oh, 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 oh my. This group of crash survivors waited for 17 days in the Andes mountains of South America to be rescued. Two of the survivors down the mountain to help for rest of the survivors. Victims' families cope with losses in different ways. Start financially, friends and named loved ones who died, family, friends, and others can contribute money to the fund. The money is used for good causes such as helping students pay for education program, give people a way to remember and honor who died. Creating some positive activities helps everyone feel better after 11th September air disaster, and people around the world build movements. Victims, New York City have a bigger amount will cost $500 billion to build, and it will stand of World Trade Center site. The monument called Refrigerating Center and to create reflecting pools, a waterfall, a museum, a wall with the names of 11 September victims. New York also has started work on a new skyscraper, Freedom Tower, to replace the World Trade Center buildings. Reflecting Institute was scheduled to open 2009 and Freedom Tower is selected to open in 2011. हैं 2011 ये तो 2022 चल रहा है खुल भी क्या हुआ यहाँ पीपल है सारी की सारी शर्ट वगैरह टोपियाँ वेजेस सब The simple but personal memorial stands in the Pennsylvania field where United States Flight 93 crashed on 11 September 2001. When disaster strikes, पहले पिक्चर दिखा देता हूँ. ये वाली पिक्चर है तो पढ़ते हैं क्या लिखा. Negative paragraph show the area of the Pentagon where American Flight 1917 crashed into the 11 September. ये हम पढ़ेंगे आगे. 11 September 2001. On the morning of 11 September 2001, from aeroplanes were flying. Airlines passengers to California. American flight 11 Flight had been taken on a Zoom. American flight had been taken from United Airlines flight had been taken off to New Jersey. Altogether, planes carried 259 people unknown died. crew and passengers team of terrorists were traveling on the board. Each plane, after takeoff, the terrorists had took control of the aeroplane. Terrorists crashed United People 175 and American Flight 11 and into the 110-story World Trade Center in New York City. The famous skyscraper had twin towers rising 28 meters into the air. More than 50,000 people worked in their offices. About 200,000 other people visited the building every day. When the plane hit the towers, the fuel inside the aeroplanes exploded, caught fire. Hundreds of people inside the building died instantly as the buildings burned. Many people escaped by walking down the stairs, trapped the fire. Rather, they are burned to death, or some jumped out of the ground, even though they know they survived the wall. The meeting and that healed up the buildings. The floors fell one on the top of another as billions of people watched on live TV. Both towers collapsed. Haki village, having learned in natural traps the building. So burned. Firefighters and police officers who were trying to rescue. Less than 1 hour after plane hit the World Trade Center, hiking crashed. American 77 into the Pentagon near Central DC. This is huge building is the headquarters of the U.S. military. Set crashed on the Pentagon. Fire died working on the Pentagon. The crash of Clinton and the White House, but passengers decided to fight with jackers. Are you guys ready? Passenger told to ask other passengers to prepare to fight. Let's slow as the passengers struggle against the jackers. The plane went down. It crashed in the field. Everyone died on board. Everyone was screaming, running. Cops, people, firefighters, everyone. It's just a war zone. This 11th attacks killed about 3,000 people. The attacks shocked and people worldwide. After the attacks, the United States made the changes to air transport. He created it. The government agency works on the land safe from the terrorists and other dangers. हो गया ये हमारा चैप्टर है क्या था सॉरी चैप्टर है हमारा गेटिंग हेल्प फास्ट ओके ये खुदा हाफिज़ दोस्तों खुदा हाफिज़ अल्लाह हाफिज़